Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants. Latinos are not the only immigrants.
Okay, is anybody else getting really emotional watching all of these protests go around the world, even close by? Whenever I hear that song, you know, the song, the Mexican anthem song right now, and the Mexican flags and people singing together of all races. God, my heart. It makes me tear up.
We just gotta out here come together, man. People don't understand that all these people, without them, we wouldn't have crap. We wouldn't have any agriculture, this and that. I'm gonna be upfront and say I am a proud American, but Mexico was born in my blood.
The mass deportation is on now, and of course that is not syncing well with the Hispanics, the Latino community, and for some days now they've been coming out and protesting against this mass deportation. So we are going to be looking at various reactions to this mass deportation, different Latinos coming out and expressing themselves, expressing their sadness towards this mass deportation. So guys, you're welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let's dive right into the video.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants. Latinos are not the only immigrants. There's Europeans, there's from Africa, there's from Asia, there's from all over. Where are you guys at? Why are your people not standing with us? I know you don't want to call it upon you guys, but why are we alone in this? Go look at the videos of the protests that are going on. We are alone. It's all brown-skinned people. Where are all the other? You guys post all these videos about it, but you guys ain't doing nothing with us. Where are you guys? Why are we alone? We support everything when it comes to you guys. We are always there for you. And this is why we Latinos are just different. We're different in everything. We're different the way we work. We're different with our morals. We're just different. This is why we're so hated, because nobody will ever be like us, because we are always there when people need us. But look at right now. We're so alone and we're still fucking standing strong. I think I've never been so proud of being a immigrant Latina in the USA.
Yes, I'm not going to dispute the fact that the Latinos are an amazing set of people. They are hardworking, they are smart, they are intelligent, they are people that take their jobs seriously, they get the jobs done. But at the same time, you guys were warned. You guys were warned about what is to come. And now it is happening, and you guys are coming out blaming other people that they are not coming out to protest with you people. Of course, no. The warnings were all there. We pleaded with you guys. We let you people to understand that this thing you guys are going to be getting yourself into, you're going to get affected the most. And now you guys are coming out to cry that people are not coming out to support you.
Okay, is anybody else getting really emotional watching all of these protests go around the world, even close by? Whenever I hear that song, you know, the song, the Mexican anthem song right now, and the Mexican flags and people singing together of all races. God, my heart. It makes me tear up. I posted a video yesterday. You know, I know a lot of us right now are feeling just completely disappointed and devastated. And I just want you to know, don't let those feelings overcome what is fact. Yes, there are quite a few people that hate Mexicans, but also there are quite a lot more that love us. They love the culture, they love the language, they love the music, the food, everything, and they're going to stand with us, okay? So don't feel completely abandoned, because we're not. We're not abandoned. And like I said, Mexicans, we are pinches chingones, cabrones. Like, we always, anytime we fall down, we cry, but we get our asses right back up and keep on going. And that's never, ever going to change. So you can hate Mexicans all you want to. It doesn't matter. People love us, and we're here to stay no matter what happens.
Gotta out here come together, man. People don't understand that all these people, without them, we wouldn't have crap. We wouldn't have any agriculture, this and that. I'm gonna be upfront and say I am a proud American, but Mexico was born in my blood. My family came here illegally, and my mom came here with nothing, and she made 4 kids as a single mother into something, who got educations, who contributed thousands in taxes. All these people contribute thousands in taxes, and some of them don't even get it back. Last year alone, remember, they contributed $112 billion in taxes. Out of that $112 billion, 11.9 went to federal taxes, which they will never see a penny of it. That's what you guys need to understand. Ain't no white people going to be working the farms and the agricultures, so you miss me with all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Let me be clear. When you come after one of us, you come after all of us.
My name is Maria Celeste. I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior in high school. I'm currently undocumented. I'm illegal. I've been here illegal and undocumented for 6 years and 4 months. I joined OCAD through my mom. I started being active.
Chicago must remain an example to the nation of what it means to truly protect and uplift immigrant communities.
I'm scared that ICE is going to show up to my house and knock on my door and pack up your bags. You're going back to Honduras.
What's it like to live with that fear every day?
I don't wish it to anybody, honestly.
If you could say something to Donald Trump, what would you say to him?
If I could say something to Donald Trump, I would definitely say, I don't get why you hate on immigrants if they're the ones doing all the hard work for your country. I don't get why you're throwing all this hate on us when all we want to do is have a better life in here, in this country, and we can't get it in ours. And it's not our fault, and yeah.
Stand with us. Stand for what is right. Thank you.
This is to every single Mexican out there protesting right now. One thing I want to say is the people that are burning the flag, the American flag, it's pathetic. You're disrespectful. You're putting a bad name on every single Mexican. Second thing is, if I don't even know why you guys are taking your shit box trucks and doing burnouts in the protests. Like, bro, what? Yeah, and it sucks what's going on with the whole deportation and everything. And yes, I'm all for the protesting. I'm all for it. Do whatever you want to do. Free speech, freedom. That's why you're here in America. All I gotta say is respect the American flag because you're in this country. And yeah, I'm all for the protesting. Keep on protesting. Keep on doing all that. I love it. But if you guys are gonna start putting a bad name on Mexicans, like, just stop. You're doing it just for malintention.
That's all shade of wrong. You cannot be protesting to wanting to get a favor from the government, and while you're doing that, you're burning the flag of the country. That is totally wrong. Even if they want to consider with this, they might just change their mind. I just wish this whole energy that is being put into this protest was also put in before the election was done, and people were sensitized and, reminded of the things that happened during the first term, and maybe, just maybe, what they are experiencing right now, I don't think they'll be going through it.
Latinos for Trump voted for Obama in 2008. Latinos for Trump voted for Obama in 2012. Latinos for Trump voted for Hillary in 2016. Latinos for Trump voted for Biden in 2020. And this past year, Latinos for Trump finally voted for Trump. Under Obama, we got a health care reform where Latinos would get punished if they did not have health insurance. $2,000 a pop. Instead of health care reform, they could have done immigration reform, but they chose not to. Latinos were just not a priority. The Latinos for Trump voted for Joe Biden. Joe Biden simply opened the borders for everyone, forgot about the people that were already here, welcomed a whole bunch of people in, and rolled out the red carpet, gave them luxury hotels, gave them thousands of dollars per person for food stamps, and didn't do absolutely anything for the people that were here already. So it was time to shock the system. Latinos for Trump voted. They decided no longer are we going to be not heard. I can 1,000% guarantee you the Democratic Party today is really interested in Latinos again. They got to earn our vote. We've been forgotten for too long. Hopefully we get an immigration reform where we vet the people that come in and we get enough people in so that the produce doesn't go to waste, so we can keep America fed, people could have a better life. A safer country, a more prosperous country, more welcoming country. We're at the cusp of that, thanks to Latinos for Trump.
So with the whole thing that is happening right now that has to do with this mass deportation and everything this young man has just said, what's your take with this? Kindly drop in the comment section. Are you in support of him or you're against what he said, especially if you are a Latino?
A Venezuelan man who has never even resided in the United States has been sent to Guantanamo Bay. The family of Luis Alberto Castillo Rivera, a man originally from Venezuela, who arrived at a port of entry in El Paso, Texas on January 19th to enter the United States legally via the CBP-1 program, is sounding the alarms that he has been detained at Guantanamo Bay after never having even resided in the USA, let alone committed any crimes there. After arriving at the port of entry on the 19th, Rivera started immigration processing. The following day, the CBP-1 entry program was suddenly discontinued via an executive order by DJT, and all existing appointments for migrants were canceled. Rivera was then taken to the ICE processing center in El Paso, where he was profiled as having Venezuelan gang affiliation due to one of his tattoos, despite his family's refutal of that claim and a lack of any criminal record from Venezuela or Colombia. Because of this profiling, Rivera was told he would not be able to be released to the USA and would be deported back to Venezuela. On February 3rd, during a call Rivera made to his family, he told them he'd soon be released. That was the last time Rivera's family heard from him. On the morning of February 4th, Rivera was quietly flown to Guantanamo Bay. His family was only made aware of this because they saw him in photos of detainees being deplaned at the naval base. The ICE website still indicates Rivera is in the El Paso center, but when his family called the detention center to check on his status, they said he's no longer there. They have received no information from the government and are desperate for answers about their loved one. DJT's appointee for Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem visited Guantanamo and appeared on CNN's State of the Union, where she made these remarks. These individuals are the worst of the worst that we pulled off of our streets, murderers, rapists. When I was there, I was able to watch one of the flights landing and them unload about 15 different of these criminals. Those were mainly child pedophiles. Those were the ones trafficking children, trafficking drugs, and were pulled off of our streets and put in this facility.
This is so sad. This is so heartbreaking, getting to know from the media that your brother or your relative has been transferred to Guantanamo Bay. I can imagine the pain that his family members are going through right now. And the whole thing is just so sad. It's just so heartbreaking. These guys are very hardworking set of people. They are people that take their job seriously, but the mistake has been done and we have to deal with this for the next 4 years. The lessons should have been learned from the first term of this particular individual, but seems enough lessons were not learned, and I want to believe by the next election, I hope the right things will be done, because right now a lot of people are going to be sent back home. This is just how many days into this administration. We still have a whole 4 years to deal with this. So let's just expect more of this to happen. And it's just a sad one. My condolences to everyone going through this right now. And one way or the other, we are all feeling it, because there's nobody out there to pick the vegetables, to harvest the fruits and the likes, and you go to the store, things are very expensive right now. So one way or the other, it's just going to affect everybody. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you've watched up to this point, kindly subscribe, like and share the video, and we are going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.